teachmekabbalah.com. I'm sitting here in Tzfat, beautiful day. We're talking Kabbalah. Another challenge, we talked in another video about some of the challenges in learning Kabbalah, but one of the challenges learning Kabbalah is you'll see analogies. Everything is analogies. An analogy for this, analogy for that. And it's challenging. It's because you have to consume the analogy. You've got to hang out with it, get comfortable with it, but then move with your mind to apply it somewhere else. It's like you never saw a foot before, but I'm telling you about a sock. And from the sock, you've got to start to extrapolate and move towards understanding what a foot would be. But this is the teachings of Kabbalah, because as opposed to, let's say, Jewish law is talking about he said this, he said that. They're fighting over a cow or an item, or you paid me, you didn't pay me, or we have a contract, we don't have a contract. Tangible, physical things. If you're going to talk about something that I can interact with my senses, no problem. Then I can handle it. I'm very comfortable with that. We're physical people. But what happens when you want to talk about the spiritual realms, which are very real, just as real, if not more? But I want to talk about those realms, yet they're not things that I can grasp with my senses. We're going to need analogies to help bridge that gap, to have some kind of understanding. In essence, it's like as if we were blind. And just because we're blind, God forbid, but if I'm blind, it doesn't mean I can't be able to learn something about the difference between the color blue and the color green. I can. I won't know blue, like you see blue on the wall there, or the green of the plant that's behind me. I won't know it or have an interaction, a direct relationship with it. But I could still talk about it. I could still discuss hues. I could still discuss my perceptions of it, and that can be taught to somebody. A person can teach it, learn it, grasp it, gain some kind of an awareness, appreciation of it, even though they themselves can't directly see it. And that's what we are. We're like the blind person, trying to understand things that we cannot see. Yes, it would be easiest to directly perceive the thing, but we just can't. These are spiritual realms, not physical realms. But it doesn't mean that we can't talk about it. And this is why the heavy use of analogy to help us transcend our comprehension, or to use that which we understand with our brains, the physical realm, because that's what we understand. That's how our brains work. That's how intellect works. But to use it to then begin to transcend, to begin to go beyond, understanding the relationship between different things in the physical world, or the characteristics of different things, and from there, as a jump-off point, to leap and to reach higher realms, like a diving board goes down, only to spring us up. We're hanging out with lowly kind of ideas, but in order to go higher and to grasp the spirituality, to go grasping those realms, to spend some time in the spiritual realms, and not to leave the world or to leave our problems behind, but to come back refreshed, energized, open-minded, enthused, and less stuck within the challenges and limitations of life, more aware that there's much more than meets the eye, and to refocus. And regain a perspective and a path forward in many of the things that we're struggling with us. So come join us for classes, personal learning, tours. We'll talk about the issues on your mind, but with a Kabbalistic bent, and we'll use analogy and to help us grasp some of these concepts, because they are graspable, and the benefit is immense. Looking forward to meeting you.